Welcome back to YAP. My special guest is Todd Stafford, the president of Northern Cables, a world-class manufacturer of commercial and industrial power cables in Brockville Prescott. We've learned about the incredible history of Northern Cables and that they provide job training, pay benefits, and pay a living wage. That is something to get excited about. Todd, I'd like to start off by asking you, you were interviewed back in mid-2021 about hiring challenges regarding the recruitment of new employees. Many young people have been taught that a college or university education is the way to go. With this intense focus in society, trade work and its own rewarding aspects have become underappreciated, with fewer individuals wanting to become involved. So what message do you have for those in our community, particularly the youth and young adults who are looking for work regardless of if they have a post-secondary education or not, and what makes the manufacturing industry great to work in?
Well, I think you definitely don't have to have post-secondary education. I mean, if you take something that fits your career, you have a career plan, it definitely helps. Getting into manufacturing, and I believe society is going. We're reshoring manufacturing. There's a movement to bring more manufacturing back to North America that's been lost over the last 30 years. And so those are good, generally well-paying jobs. They're generally pretty stable jobs. I mean, there's plants still close, but not like they did in the 80s and the 90s. So it's good, stable work, and you can actually, in manufacturing, you can rise based on merit. So you can start at the entry level, you can learn skills, you can show your reliability, you can show the fact that you're, bring ideas front to the company, and you can rise. And we have many people in our company that have risen into staff roles, very senior positions, who started entry level, even below, just in basic packaging, and then became forklift drivers, became shift supervisors, became, we have actually process engineers who actually started on the shop floor.
Yeah, that's really great. There's many great opportunities at Northern Cables in the manufacturing industry. What is your company culture?
Well, it's really steady work, and we try to be fairly serious about the work, but the nature of the equipment is it's not, you're not manning a shovel. So the equipment, when it's running well, you have time, you can go and help another worker, you can go get a coffee, you can come back, like the machines generally run. So it's very cooperative. We have a unionized workplace, but it's you wouldn't know that to work there. So the engineers all learn how to run the machines. The shift supervisors, because they've come up from the shop floor, can help new workers. They can show them little tricks and little hints and help with their training. So it's very cooperative.
Sounds like a great work environment. How does Northern Cables give back to our community?
Well, we support, the number of things we could support in the community is too long to list. I've got a 5-page list. We have some key things that we have 5 or 6 key things that we support. We support, obviously, the YMCA, the Aquatarium, fairly large, the new Alain Chartrand rink in Prescott made with major participation, and all of the wire and cable going to that plant, which is 6 figures, is coming from us. The Canadian Aid for Chernobyl, which we feel strongly about because that's really a bunch of local people who do that, so we like to support that. Then we try to make sure every hockey league, every baseball league, every soccer league has a Northern Cables team. We try to have a rink board sign in every area rink. Things like community living, we give multi-year commitments to. So it's much larger than that, but we have a donations committee, and we meet about every 6 weeks, and we probably generally every 6 weeks have 15 or 20 requests to go through.
Well, that's really amazing that you support these really great initiatives in our community.